Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of Brown Struggle in Canada. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm taking you to all the restaurants that I tried during my 2 weeks vacation in Lahore, Pakistan. Pakistan is a country in South Asia and I'm taking you to Lahore, which is located in province Punjab. Lahore is famous for its rich culture and also all the amazing food that this city has to offer. In this video, I'll be sharing all the amazing restaurants that I tried in Lahore and also I'll be rating the overall experience in each restaurant. So let's start with some of the breakfast places that I tried. On number 1 is the Eggspectation Restaurant. This restaurant was located in Gulberg, Lahore. It was at a very nice location. Once we entered, our first impression was that this place was really clean, the ambience was really nice, the lighting and decor was also very nice. After settling in, we decided to place the order, and this place has to offer Canadian style, mostly Montreal style brunch and breakfast items from sandwiches to omelets and burgers. While we were waiting for our order, I decided to check out upstairs. The seating was very nice and also they had some fresh croissants as well. So the server started with the drinks, and for the drinks we ordered apple juice and I ordered cafe mochaccino. My coffee was really nice and I was told the juice was also really good. For the food we ordered the club sandwich, the Angus beef burger, the breakfast plate which had the veggie omelette and some potatoes. And we also ordered a shakshuka, and I'm gonna say it wasn't served in a very authentic or traditional way. Usually it's served in a bigger pan and the eggs are cooked with the gravy. It felt like the eggs were just placed right on top of the tomato base. We also ordered a Nutella filled French toast. That was really nice. And here is a quick time lapse of us devouring all the food. The winner of the show was, I would say, the Angus beef burger, and the second best item was their French toast. Based on the service, cleanliness, the ambience, and of course the food, I would rate this restaurant 7 out of 10. Moving on to our next place, I decided to go to more of a local place where I can try some local breakfast items, and for that I went to Sadiq Halwa Puri. This place is famous because they cook all of their breakfast items in pure clarified butter, which is also known as desi ghee. The star of the show was this flat bread. It's called Puri, and it is served with a lot of other items like this pudding, which is also called halwa, this chickpea curry, the potato curry, and also mixed pickle. And we also ordered a kachori, which is a deep fried snack. So the idea is to take a little bit of everything in your plate and use this crispy flat bread as a scoop to eat it. The overall food here was amazing. I cannot tell you in words how tasty everything was. And of course, how can we forget lassi, which is a sweet yogurt drink, and any Punjabi breakfast is incomplete without lassi. I was a bit skeptical before coming here first, but I was pleasantly surprised on how good their food is and how clean all the working stations were. So overall, I would give 9 out of 10 to this restaurant. So the next place I'm taking you to is Waris Nihari House. How could I have possibly missed the national dish of Pakistan? Nihari is a tender meat stew which is cooked for hours, and especially this place is famous for how tasty their nihari is. It's not located in a very ideal location and it's not easy to get to, but I somehow managed to get there. And here are a few words from the owner of the restaurant.
वारिस की निहारी खाए दुनिया सारी. Very good. वारिस की निहारी सब पे भारी. Good.
After that, we went to their seating area, which was surprisingly very clean. We ordered 2 plates of niharis and we also ordered the sheer mal, which is a sweet naan bread and also a plain naan bread. The nihari here was good, and based on our overall experience in terms of service, the location of the restaurant, cleanliness, and how the food was, I would rate this restaurant 6 out of 10. These were all the breakfast places that I tried. Now let's move on to the restaurants. So the first place that I tried in Lahore was this dinner buffet at Ramada Hotel. Ramada Hotel is located in Gulberg, which is one of the nicest areas of Lahore, and of course the ambience was really nice. The overall vibe of this place was very good too. We arrived there a little early, but they had no problem accommodating us a little early. The first thing that we noticed was this salad bar. They had tons of different salads and chaats. They also had the sweet counter right behind it, which had custards and a lot of different types of sweets and cakes and cupcakes. They also had the juices here and also some snack items to start with. Right beside it was another snack counter that also had a chocolate fondue and some interesting items to dip in the chocolate. For the main food, they had a lot of different items. Mainly they had some Chinese style fried rice, chili chicken, Manchurian chicken and items like those. They also had barbecue wings, fried fish and other stuff. So we started with all of the main items. They also had some Pakistani foods like biryanis, korma, naan, breads, etc. Beside it was the tea counter where they had some English breakfast style tea. So here is my first plate. It had a starter and a little bit of everything. And since it was a buffet, it kept going on and on and on. For the food, I would say it wasn't exceptionally good and it wasn't bad either. It was just average. And the food can definitely be better than this if they put more effort. So after a couple of rounds of food and the desserts, let's talk about the ambience of the place. So they also had a live pianist and it was really nice listening to that while we were having our food. So the overall ambience was really nice. Other than that, they also had some outdoor seating to just sit and relax. Overall, I would give this entire experience 7 out of 10. So the next place where I'm taking you to is called Penthouse in Mall 1. This is also in Gulbarg, Lahore. This restaurant was located at a very lively location. Everything was giving a very posh, a very chic and elegant vibe, I would say. As soon as we entered the restaurant, the ambience was really nice. I think this was the place for dinner because the entire restaurant would look way better at the night time. They also have a little bar area. In terms of the menu, they claim to have the traditional Japanese style food. I went to try the teppanyaki there. For the starters, we ordered tori karage, which was like this bite-sized fried chicken pieces, and we also ordered chicken pockets. I forgot the name. I also got a mint drink here that was also really nice. And for the main food, as I said, I was there to try the teppanyaki. So I went with the chicken. My friends, they went with stuffed chicken, chicken teriyaki, and I believe this was the glazed chicken. They all came with rice and a lot of sides. So we got to try a little bit of everything. Personally, I really liked the chicken teppanyaki and the rice it came with. Everybody liked the rice, but they found their food to be a little average. But I also enjoyed the stuffed chicken, which my friend didn't like at all. So maybe my taste buds are a little different. And here is a quick time lapse of us enjoying the food. Based on the ambience and the overall experience, I would rate this restaurant 7 out of 10. So the next location we are going to is the famous Karahi. We have been to the original Karahi location several times, but I wanted to try this new location. This was located in DHA Lahore. The menu looked pretty similar. They had the karahis and barbecue items. This restaurant mainly serves authentic Pakistani style food. As you can see, they've put a lot of effort in the decor of this place. The upstairs area was really nice. They also had a patio area, so you can sit outside in the summertime too. For the food, we ordered a barbecue platter which had some lamb chops, kebabs, cheese boti and chicken tikka. From this platter, I liked the lamb chops the most. For the karahis, we ordered both of the karahis in butter, and we ordered a desi chicken karahi and a mutton karahi. Both of the karahis were really good, and I did not find any difference in the taste from the original Karahi. And after the food, how can we not ordered some chai? And for the dessert, we went with a rasmalai, which was also really nice. Along with the food, the customer service here was exceptional. I would rate this overall experience 9 out of 10, and I would totally recommend it to everyone else too. The next place I'm taking you to is the TikTok famous restaurant the Junoon Restaurant located at Alam Road in Lahore. This restaurant had a little different vibe from all the other restaurants I've been to, but I really liked it how differently this restaurant was decorated. We decided to sit upstairs because it wasn't that cold. They had the outdoor seating. Junoon Restaurant is also famous for its authentic Pakistani food items. So we decided to get some curries, some barbecue and a rice dish so we can try a little bit of everything. So let's talk about the barbecue platter first. The lamb chops were really nice, really juicy and tender. The chicken pieces, I think it was malai boti and haryali boti, they both were really nice too. We also ordered a mutton handi. The star of the show for me was the chilman biryani. It tasted really different from a usual biryani, but at the same time had a really unique and nice taste. One thing I would not recommend to anyone was the teksali tawa piece. It was way too spicy. Even if you think you can handle spice, I would say don't order it because unfortunately we wasted it all. It was way too spicy for us. After enjoying all of this amazing food, how can we not order a chai at a Pakistani restaurant? The chai here was also very nice, and we also happened to meet the famous Adil Chaudhary, who was the owner of this restaurant. That was a pleasant surprise, and overall based on the service and the food, I would rate this restaurant 8 out of 10. And the next restaurant that we are going to is PF Chang's. I was craving some Chinese food, so I decided to go here. This is also located on Alam Road, and as soon as we entered, the ambience was really nice. We started our night with dynamite shrimp and dynamite chicken. They both were equally good, but I enjoyed the chicken dynamite a little more. So for the main course, we went with 3 different dishes. We went with the wok charred beef, sesame chicken and crispy honey chicken. All of these dishes came with one big bowl of sticky rice that we shared. I would say the food here was good but not exceptional, so I will rate this experience 6 out of 10. For the dessert, we checked out their dessert corner, but we did not really like anything. We went to Second Cup Coffee Company to grab some coffee and get a dessert. So we ordered a cafe latte and a hot chocolate. For the dessert, we ordered a red velvet molten cake, but there was nothing melting in it. And the other dessert that we ordered was the New York style cheesecake. They both were pretty average. I would give this restaurant 6 out of 10. So the next place we are going to is Bundu in Fortress Stadium, Lahore. I did not plan this and we randomly stopped here while shopping, but I wanted to share my experience with you. We ordered a barbecue platter, a mutton karahi and some masala rice. The barbecue and the karahi was amazing. The masala rice was average. For the dessert, we also ordered a gajar halwa, which is a carrot pudding. The overall food here was amazing and I would give this experience an 8 out of 10. The fine-end restaurant that I'm taking you to is the Haveli restaurant in Lahore, which is near Badshahi Mosque. This restaurant is very popular because of how it looks and its ideal location that gives you a very nice view of the Badshahi Mosque from the top of this restaurant. And not only that, this restaurant also comes up on pretty much every list of the must-try restaurants in Lahore. This restaurant had 3 levels of seating. We did not want to sit on the rooftop, so we decided to sit on the main level, which was indoors. The indoors were giving a very historic vibe as this was a very old building and they've maintained it well. Even indoor, we were able to get a pretty nice view of the mosque from our table too. In terms of food, they offer authentic Pakistani style food. As usual, we started with the barbecue platter that came with different barbecue items and fries. The next dish was palak paneer, which is spinach with cottage cheese pieces. We also ordered a chicken saji, which is basically rotisserie chicken on top of rice. The next dish was chicken malai handi, which is basically a creamy chicken curry. The next item is achari mutton handi, which is mutton pieces in tangy pickled spices. And finally, we also ordered some Lahori style fried fish. Sadly, none of the food items here were good. Everything tasted very average, and on top of that, their service was not good at all. If I had to rate it, I would give this restaurant 4 out of 10, and that is also because of the beautiful view here. Unfortunately, I only recommend this restaurant for the view and nothing else. After our dinner, we went to this chai stall which was right under the Haveli restaurant. We went to try their famous Tandoori Chai. The chai is made here fresh and then it's poured into this piping hot clay pot which came straight out from the tandoor, and then the chai is cooked for a couple of more minutes in this clay pot before it's transferred to the clay cup to soak up all of that earthy clay flavor. There wasn't much of a difference, but the chai tasted a little different and a little better in that clay cup, so I would give it 8 out of 10. And with that, these were all of the restaurants that I tried in Lahore, Pakistan. Let me know which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching and please subscribe.